All right, in our next example, if you notice, there are two square roots in this problem, so it's not possible for me to isolate both of them. So you just need to get one of them isolated. So if you wanted, you could subtract the 1 over here and isolate this square root, or you can just work with what you got. This one's already isolated for you, so I might as well just stick with that. So the first thing you want to do, we're going to focus on this square root first. We're just going to kind of play the game with this one. I'm going to remove this square root by squaring both sides, which means you have to put this in parentheses and raise it to the second power. Now this is going to get a little bit messy with the square root and the whole foiling thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use an invented letter right now. I'll just say A. I'm going to let A equal root x plus 2, just because I'd rather do this problem than this problem right now. So I'm going to go ahead and FOIL the a plus 1, and that's what it FOILs into. And if you notice, the square and the square root kind of made each other disappear. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that x plus 2, that root x plus 2, right back in for a. So some temporary substitution just to make it look not as messy. So I would have to put the root x plus 2 to the second power plus 2 times root x plus 2 plus 1. I'm just bringing everything else down. So the square and the square root will definitely cancel each other out, which is great. So now I only have one square root in this problem. So I kind of took care of one of them. Now I can focus on the other. So I'm going to lose the x. I'm going to lose this 2. And I end up getting negative 2x. And I'm left with a 2 times root x plus 2. I'm going to divide by the 2 on each side, and now I have negative x. So now I'm ready to undo my square root. It's completely isolated. So I'm going to square both sides, and negative x to the second power is x squared. And then we're just going to solve it like a normal quadratic problem, and it does factor nice and pretty for you. So it looks like your two possible answers are 2 and negative 1. Now you did have to square in order to solve this problem, so we need to make sure that these solutions are indeed real solutions. So I'm going to first check the 2. I'm going to put it right back into the very beginning. So 2 plus 2 is 4. The square root of 4 is 2 plus 1 is 3. And 3 minus 1 is 1, and the square root of 1 is not 3, so that one didn't work. Let's check if negative 1 works. Negative 1 plus 2 is 1. The square root of 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2. So this side comes out to be 2. 3 plus 1 is 4. The square root of 4 is also 2. So that one worked. So negative 1 is the real solution. 2 is an extraneous solution, so it's not really counting as a solution. So there's 3 problems here that I would like you to try on your own. They're very similar to what we just did. In my next video, I'll have the answers and the work all up for you so you can check and see how you did.